Hello, I'm back, boys. All right, it's been 2 weeks. Got the midterms. That's why I was very, very unactive, as you would like to call it. So today, I'm probably way behind the curve, but I just thought I'd make it because I thought this was something that I should talk about. Um, so as you can see on my screen, I'm on a Wikipedia page, and as you can see on the title, it says Lolicon. And as you know, there's been quite a lot of hoopla over certain anime characters, uh, being looking like, I guess, children, to, I guess, stuff like cuties coming out. And I thought I'd weigh in. As an anime watcher, I think I quite know well enough what I'm talking about to maybe make some maybe help people out here and maybe give my argument. So this will be unpopular opinion. I want to first make a very simple statement is that we should define what a lolicon is because I think certain people have different definitions of what it is. And I'm going to go with the one here, right? And we're specifically going to look at lolicon, right? It's a Japanese discourse or media, if you're reading here, focused on the attraction to young or prepubescent girls. So basically how you can understand it, lolicon is basically people who are attracted to lollies, right? Which in anime is young girls, young children. And there's shotakans as well, which are the same thing. Don't need to bring it up because it's the exact same definition. It's just little boys, right? And so basically, you are in some way sexually attracted to these young children, okay? And so that is the definition I'm going to use for what it means to be lolicon. I've heard people call themselves lolicons. They describe themselves to be lolicons and shotakons, but I don't think they're in any way. Don't take my video of someone saying they're calling themselves lolicons and doing that. They're using it probably in a different sense in term that I am, but I'm literally going to use what the definition is, which is here, which I thought would be perfect for me to talk about it. So call it as you will. These are just basically people who are really into little girls or little boys, depending if you're a lolicon or a shotakon, right? And you are attracted in a sexual way, and that's the key thing here we're going to talk about. So that's what a lolicon is, and I'll give you a little history about lollies. Lolly, I think the term lolly comes from a 1954 Russian novel called Ninth Lolita, I believe, where basically I think the kid, I don't quite know the whole plot, I guess, is that I believe there's an individual, a male, who has an encounter when he's prepubescent, with another prepubescent young girl. She can't get over it, and so years later, when he's like in his 20s or 30s, he only likes to be with young girls, to put it mildly. And so lollies are very prevalent within anime. You got the 1,000-year-old lolly vampires. You know what I mean? Anime, they make it very unbelievable, of course, because that's the point. They make it like that. So I'm here just to define it. I've defined it, and now I'm gonna make my claim. That was just the intro. Intro. Whoosh. Now I'm simply making the claim is that there is a difference between people who are lolicons and shotakons and people who are into cute girls and cute boys, right? Who like to kind of read that type of cute stuff with cute girls and cute boys. Right? I've watched that stuff. I've watched Yuri Camp and A Place Further in the Universe. Right? Cute girls doing cute things, doing great cool stuff. Just simple slice of life stuff. And a lot of people like that. People like to watch Love Life for that same reason. Bang Dream. Some people like Argonovis, Bang Dream, which is like the male version of it. All these different types of stuff. You get what I'm talking about, right? But I would not consider myself to be a lolicon. I wouldn't call someone, and this is where I'm saying this here, right? Is that I condemn all forms of pedophilia. I want to say that right now, okay? I think I have to say this before I go in here. Sorry, but people who are into this stuff aren't into it because they want to let's put it like real blunt here, beat their meat to these little children. They like it because they just enjoy just the cute girls and cute things. They like that cute girl aesthetic. They think it's fun. They think it's cute. To them, it's just like maybe having a sister that they never had, which I think a lot of cases is the case, or having a little brother that they wish they would always have, right? is that they don't ever want to do anything with them, but they just wish they had someone like this, right? I think in Japan that's especially the case with if you understand that Japan has a very smaller, lower population that is basically kind of shrinking, right? And so there's been a lot of, let's just say, controversy in the past couple months in terms of what this is and people wanting to ban lolly stuff and lolly manga and lolly anime because they say anyone who reads it, anyone who enjoys it is a pedophile. Now, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say this real clear. No, you are not. I really don't think so. Right? That seems to me to be a height of stupidity, right? Because to say that you are a pedophile means you have to be sexually attracted to these young females, right? In many cases, the people who are attracted to, let's just say, these supposed lollies, and I put that in quotes because they'll call anyone lollies at this point, right? Right, where you have actual characters who do have realistic body types and who just look younger looking, which is actually stuff that does occur in Japan because there's a lot of people who do look younger, and even in America, right? And they'll say, "Yeah, you're into this. Screw you, you're a pedophile." No, people who just enjoy the magical girl shows, you're a pedophile. No, there's nothing there that suggests that they're into that thing sexually, right? There and there has been, I believe, a very big controversy involving Uzaki-chan. Now I think it's blown over, but people say you like Uzaki-chan. She's like a baby and whatever, and I'm like, and that she has all this different stuff about her that makes her basically child bait. And that seems to me, if I'll show you a picture of Uzaki-chan. Give me a second. I'll just cut there. Okay, so that's Uzaki-chan. So I've cut here, whatever. I'll cut it and post edit, I guess. That's Uzaki-chan. So people have claimed and said that this, by you liking Uzaki-chan and sexualizing her, and she is an 18-year-old, she's literally a 20-year-old, she's in college, she's of age, that you are in some way are a pedophile because she looks like a lolly. Now, I'm going to make this clear. There are real people with body types and body types exactly like this person here in real life. And so this is, for example, this is Kaho Shibuya. Um, she's literally dressed up as Uzaki-chan, and she literally fits the literal body type of Uzaki-chan. She's like 5 feet tall, like 5'1", exactly the same height as Uzaki-chan. She has the body type very similar to Uzaki-chan, and she looks extremely young, just like Uzaki-chan. And so this is the issue with people, is that, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, take it as you will, my argument, is that these type of stuff that people are into, most of the time, most of the time people are not there to sexualize young children and they're like into it. And when they do sexualize supposedly these lollies, as I put them in quotes, such as Uzaki-chan, in reality, they're sexualizing people who are of age, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, right? They're of age at that point, right? And so that's the issue, is that the people that are calling people who enjoy these types of shows and do these type of stuff as pedophiles don't even seem to understand what a lolicon is. And I've already explained what a lolicon is. It's in Shotokan. I keep saying I forget the shotas. You got to remember the shotas because there's quite a lot, probably just as many shotokons as there are lolicons. But the point of what this is that real pedophiles do exist, and the people that they're attacking are not. By every definition of what a lolicon and shotokan is, they just enjoy magical girl shows. They enjoy, cute girls doing cute things. They want to feel good about themselves. They wish they maybe find, and a lot of times, a lot of this is because they want a reality where they have sisters like this or brothers like this, right? Or in cases such as Uzaki-chan, right? They are fucking of age. I'm sorry to say, they're literally of age. And I'm sorry to say this, but body shaming people for having a body type like Uzaki-chan seems to be contradictory to what you're saying. Because literally, this is Kaho Shibuya, who is literally the body type of Uzaki-chan, and she is like in her I think 20s or 30s, I think, and she literally looks almost like Uzaki-chan in terms of facial structure as well as body type, right? And so this gets on to an issue that I have where I'm going to cut again. Okay. And so now this is where I'm going to make the difference and distinct difference between what a pedophile is and, right, and lolicons and shotacons. Lolicons and Shotacons would be into cuties. They would enjoy cuties. And this is my reason, and this is the issue, is that cuties, unlike anime, and this is where the difference comes in, that in cuties, it's real life. And most people who like the magical girl shows, who like this type of stuff with the cute girls doing cute things, cute boys doing cute things, do not agree with cuties. They would find it abhorrent and basically softcore porn. Because that's what cuties is. It's the sexualization of actual prepubescent teens. Right? And so people who are into this are like the actual lolicons and actual shotacons, right? Which I've defined as people who are definitely sexually into prepubescent teens. And so that's where my argument is. Basically, where my argument comes to an head is that there are differences between people who like these magical girl stuff, people who like the cute girls doing cute things or cute boys doing cute things, and people who are into, I guess, people who look like Shibuya Kaho Shibuya or Uzaki-chan, who are of age, who have real. I'm sorry to say this, realistic body types, right? While the show Uzaki-chan is mediocre and not very good, I've watched a couple clips. Looks awful. I can say there's nothing wrong with you morally if you were to watch the show. And so that's the difference. And for people who are actually into cuties and were sexually into cuties, then yeah, that's a problem. They should be put in jail, right? Because this is softcore porn meant for a pedophilic audience. Sorry to say this, right? I've seen some clips from this show. I'm sorry, movie, and I'm quite abhorrently disgusted with it. This is what I would call lolicon and shotacon bait. People who watched this and enjoyed it are actual probable pedophiles. That's the difference between this and what I've said with Uzaki-chan and Kaho Shibuya and people who just like magical girl shows or magical boy shows. I know there's not very many of those, or cute girls doing cute things like Yuta Camp, or cute boys doing cute things like maybe Gaku and Babysitters, right? They enjoy that because of the cute aesthetic, not for the sexualization. And if they want, such as in Uzaki-chan's case, they're doing it because and sexualizing her because she is of age. I apologize to say this. There are people who do look like Uzaki-chan who are very similar in appearance to Uzaki-chan. And so anyone else who doesn't seem to see that, understand the difference between the two, you're stupid. Just kidding. You're not stupid, but you're stupid because you first and foremost don't know the definition of what a pedophile is, and then on top of that, you are going after people who have done very pretty much nothing wrong, when you should be looking at people who actually enjoyed stuff like Cuties, right? Critics who were praising Cuties as like this great movie, very good movie, which sexualizes young children. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I don't know how well my argument came across. I don't care. It was literally one take of me just finding pictures and stuff and trying to show it to people. And I just hope that I hope I have explained myself well enough. Like, Lord have mercy, I probably didn't, and I'll edit it out to make it more better. So yeah, thanks again.